Hi everyone, this is my tutorial on how to header fabrics. So recently I was just doing an exhibition and I had to put all of my fabrics onto headers and I had absolutely no idea how to do that. So I went online and I had to search, and honestly there wasn't very much information out there, so this is just the way that I did it. And this can work for fashion, it can work for interiors, it can work for just putting bits of fabric together that perhaps you want to put together. So this is my way of doing it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Any type of double-sided tape will do. This will just help the header stick to your fabric. You'll also need a pair of fabric and paper scissors, as well as your fabric and of course the headers themselves. I got these headers from Moreplan, and honestly when I was googling online and trying to find headers, this was literally the only place that sold fabric headers. So what they are is just a bit of card that you fold in half and it has a little slit in the middle for a hanger, but I used my own hangers. So you can either use like the plastic hangers they come with or your own ones. You can also make your own headers, and this is so much more cost effective. You can just get card, paper and cut it down to the exact length and thickness you want. You can also put it through the printer and print your own branding or words onto it as well. You also want to make sure that your fabric is pretty straight. So the fabric I have here is pleated, so it's a bit of a nightmare to cut, but I'm just going to start by cutting it and try to make it as straight as I possibly can so it looks the best it can on a header. And then once I have done this, another thing I would do before putting them onto headers is making sure that the edges aren't fraying, so either overlocking them using some shears to kind of cut the fabric, or using scotch tape like I have on the edges so that the fabric doesn't fray. This fabric that I used, however, was one that frayed quite a lot, so that's why it's just got some stuff happening on the edges. But yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just start by folding my header into half, and of course if you make your own then you can do this as well. And the one thing I would say about the Moreplan ones is that they have like this little raised edge at the top, so you don't want to squish them completely in half, because otherwise you'll completely flatten it, and that's the bit that has to stay raised, if that makes any sense. And I will literally just show you that bit now. So if I put it on the edge, you can see that the top of it has another edge, so you don't want to completely flatten the thing in half. For my actual branding and that kind of stuff, I actually got some stickers made, and these stickers were made by a company called discountstickerprinting.co.uk. I think I got about 40 of them made for about £30, which I know is quite expensive, but they look quite good and it was very simple to do. And you can just get them to the exact size of the header that you have, which I think is great. And the more you print, I think the cheaper it gets, and they have so many different finishes as well. So here I'm just sticking that very roughly, as you can see, not the best sticking, I'm sorry. I'm just sticking them onto my headers, but they stick down so well, like they're just so, you can even peel them off and like re-stick them back on. That's how like amazing they are. So once you've stuck them all onto your headers, we can get started on the next bit. Now grabbing my double-sided tape, I'm going to start by taking the fabric and just placing it on the surface of the table, taking the header, and onto the header I'm going to do 4 lines of double-sided tape, 2 on each side of the inside of the header, if that makes any sense. And I'm just going to start by putting tape, as you can see me tape. So I've only done it on one side here, but just to kind of show you how it would stick, I'm taking the fabric and placing it inside the header and then pressing it down, rather than sandwiching it between both the sides, because you might get some creases in your fabric, I guess. So I'm just going to take one, what is this, one side. This isn't the best voiceover, but hopefully you guys can see what I'm trying to do. Basically, yeah, taking one side, and then obviously you'll see how the other side will fold down. So on that side I'm going to put some double-sided tape and just making sure that the fabric doesn't have too many like creases in it. Once I've applied tape to the other side, I can then just fold it down and press on top of the fabric like a little bit of a sandwich, and there we go. Pretty much done. Now if you use the plastic hangers, you want to make sure that you put those before you sandwich your fabrics and the double-sided tape together. For mine, my college actually had hangers that I really liked and went with my theme, and they just clip on to the headers themselves. So rather than little plastic hooks, I decided to go for these ones just because some of my other fabrics were quite heavy and I like the silver and the white. It kind of went with my theme. So I think you can get these pretty much anywhere online, and I just really like the style of them. I think they look really professional, but you know, it depends on your theme and what you like. But these were actually free because college had loads of them, so yeah, I was able to just get the kind of hangers that I wanted. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that or found it helpful. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and if you have any more ideas on videos that you would like to see, definitely let me know. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye!